us with to bring you praise on the floor. Father, for tonight's games, I just pray that you would find joy in these kids running up and down the floor using their talents as worship. Lord, thank you. Father, please be with the players, be with the officials, keep them safe and free from injury. And Lord, be with the fans and help them to cheer for their teams. God, thank you for tonight. Thank you for bringing all the fans safely. And we give tonight back to you, Lord. And in his name, everyone says, amen.
Good evening and welcome to the game of the week from Dayspring Academy in Greeley, Colorado, as the Highland Huskies tangle with the Dayspring Eagles. Mike Ray, John Weeding on lead camera, Warren Ray bringing it to you courtside. Good to have you along. Tonight, Dayspring, who comes in at 3-9, takes on the Huskies, who are 9-3, but the numbers coming into tonight are very deceiving, as you will find out, due to the fact that the Eagles have the number 2 leading scorer in the league with Megan Roberts, and in tonight's game have the edge in assists and steals. The Huskies need tonight's win to stay in contention with the league in regards to the upcoming playoffs, which is only a couple of weeks away. For Dayspring, a talented young team who is in transition, but with some good execution tonight and on any given night, can be literally a thorn in the flesh for pretty much not only the Highland Huskies, but pretty much any team in the remaining schedule. Tonight's starting lineups for the Dayspring Eagles, it's number 3, Bella Bryant. She's the junior at 5'7". Number 5, Zoe Havens. She's the point guard, sophomore at 5'4". The center and freshman who is leading the way, number 11, Megan Roberts. She's at 5'10". At center, the senior at 5'8", number 15, Taylor Ingram. And the junior finishing it out is Shania Redding. She is number 30. For the Highland Huskies, coached by Steve Latuda, starting lineups is number 0, Mackenzie Dill. She is the senior guard. Number 1, Mason Tolley. She is the point guard, sophomore. Number 2, Izzy Himmel, the guard and junior. And finishing out the lineups, it is Taylor Renaud. She is a guard at senior. And Devin Winter, number 35, also a senior. So as we said, looking at the numbers can be rather deceiving. In fact, the Huskies do lead in scoring and rebound, but it's Dayspring individually leading in scoring with Roberts, who averages almost 20 points per game and could be a huge threat here to the Huskies. The Huskies come into tonight will need to apply pressure on the inbound passes to really slow down the scoring of Roberts and look to pressure the ball coming up to get easy hoops. So we're ready to go here, and you can see underway the shake of the hands, and we are at Dayspring High School. Good to have you along. Jumping center, it is Roberts, no surprise for Dayspring. Tip going to go to Highland in the green. Quick shot, no good. Taken back up and getting the first hoop. So it's 2-0 Highland. You will see Dayspring dishing it off quickly, loses the handle. Quickly pushed up. They will work it around the circle. Shot from three-point land, and it's no good. Little bit of anxiousness there, trying to find someone for the rebound. Not sure who was there, but it's Roberts who does come up with the rebound. Quickly pushed up, taking it up, no good. Partially blocked. And there's a double dribble. So far it is Highland with the lead. 2 points so far for Devon Winter. This is game 1 of the varsity, stolen quickly by Dayspring. Good transition here. This is what they need to do. Keep in mind, it is Highland who does have the advantage as far as rebounding and points scored. Going up with the left hand, gets the layup. Nice. So it's Shania Redding getting the first 2 points for Dayspring. Dribble drive going up off the glass. And just like that, returning service is Mason Tolley. She's got 2 points into the game. Roberts from three-point land, going to be a little bit strong. Rebound going to Tolley. Quickly pushed up. Highland throwing it away. Quickly pushed up. Defense is back. There's the dish off. Going up off the glass. Misses the layup. Taken back up by Roberts. She gets the layup. Nice rebound. Tying this game up with the layup. Breaking the press in the defense. This is game one, as we mentioned, boys, coming up a little bit later on. Varsity action here for you from Dayspring Academy. We'll give you some of the numbers in just a moment in regards to where the league standings are. Shot from three, it looks like a three-point play, just missing. And it does go to Highland. Back out front. Tolley with the pull-up, off, no good. Volleyball, Highland trying to save it, goes out of bounds to Dayspring. So coming into tonight's game, Dayspring averages 6 points less than Highland. Highland averages 46 a game, Dayspring almost 41 a game. And it will come down to execution, and really, if you look at it, Highland has a couple of players that are very tall, so it will be Megan Roberts, who will really need to have a big game tonight to try to counteract the two bigger players going up getting fouled quickly. For Dayspring is Taylor Ingram. She's the senior. So Taylor will go to the line. Ingram will give you some numbers here. She averages 63% from the line. First one is good by Taylor, giving Dayspring the 1 point lead. Second one a little bit short. Rebound going to Tolley. Going to push it up quickly. Losing the handle. Highland gets it back. Quickly stolen by Dayspring. Back out front. Good break here by Dayspring, putting some pressure on, some good defensive plays. If they can turn this into some easy hoops, could make a very good game. Keep in mind, this is a young team with a lot of talent. And as we mentioned at the outset, can be spoilers, literally, for a team in Highland who may potentially take this just a little bit light. So the ball going back to the Huskies. Down by 1 point, first quarter. Good to have you along. Quickly breaking the press. Had a player open for the moment. Dribble drive. Good defense by Roberts. We'll see who they call it out on. It's going to go back to Dayspring. This is what Dayspring needs to keep the pressure on. And in this case, try to convert these turnovers into hoops quickly. You'll see a heavy dish to Roberts. Got a player open going up off the glass, missing the layup. So an opportunity there for Dayspring. Bryant had an open player, shot from 10, no good. Dayspring coming up with the ball. Nice dish, going up off the glass, gets the layup. Good assist, good team play. That was Ingram getting the layup. So Taylor actually getting a very good pass, and you could see distributing the ball well is Dayspring, and making this a very interesting ball game already with a 3-point lead. It's 7-4. So the key here for Dayspring tonight is to keep doing what they do. Put pressure on the ball, look to intercept passes, and then get easy layups. And that's what they've done so far in the ball game. So we'll see what kind of change of thinking, if you will, for Highland as far as what to do to counteract what Dayspring has done, which is play some very good pressure defense. It all comes down to execution, doesn't it? So far in the ball game, Ingram has 3, 2 for Roberts and 2 for Redding. Breaking the press, almost throwing it away. Head fake, cut off nicely. Down the lane was the defense. You can see so far doing a very good job of shutting off lanes has been the defense. Shot from 22 going to be short, and it's rebound to Dayspring. That's Ingram with the ball. She's going to push it up. And you can see the fight for the ball. Pass was just a little bit short, and the ball goes back to Dayspring, and it's Roberts on the inbound. Taking it back up, nice shot, and getting the hoop quickly for Dayspring. And that was Alex actually checked that. It was Bella Bryant. You can see Dayspring working it into Roberts. She goes up off the glass, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, but loses the handle. So Dayspring with a 3-point lead. If they can keep the pressure up and not give easy hoops away, ball going back to Highland. So we have substitution coming in for Dayspring. It is Brooke Schenkenberg, and she is the freshman at 5'6". So far, Dayspring doing a good job of doing just what you saw there, breaking up passes, and that was Redding. So the ball goes back to Highland. You know, you can watch a rebroadcast of this as much as you like on radioactive247sports.com. You can also watch it on our music site, radioactive247.com, or you can watch it on Facebook. Shot from three, no good. Volleyball. Highland comes up with it, taken back up, no good. You can see fighting for the ball. Highland comes up with it. Knocking it out of the bounds was Ingram. Coming back into the game is Tolley. And going out and getting a breather for Highland is Devon Winter. She has 2 points. There's the pass into Tolley. She gets fouled. Will go to the line. They're not listing heights, but you can see Tolley looks like she's a little bit taller than Roberts. I would guess her to be at least 5'11", maybe even 6 feet, and Tolley in the same neighborhood as far as height is concerned. So you have two very tall players at least 5'10", heading to 6 feet. Tolley missing it on the first free throw. Tolley averages 52% from the free throw line, gets the second one. So now down by 2 points. Tolley with 3 points in the ball game. Pressure defense being put on by Highland. Dayspring breaks it. Pass dishes off. Going up in the trees. Gets it blocked. Take back up by Roberts. She gets the hoop. So the sophomore doing a good job tonight of converting hoops down low, and that's exactly what you need to do. Shot from three-point land, no good. Volleyball, Dayspring coming up with the ball. That's Redding. So right place, right time here for the Eagles with it nicely going up off the glass, no good. Partially blocked, good defense by Highland. Coming right back is Highland, blocked by Roberts. Looking for a dish. Defense is there. Nice tie-up by Dayspring. So coming in and doing a good job defensively is the freshman. Welcome back to Dayscream Academy. I think we need a little bit of coffee here, but it is Dayspring doing a great job defensively, and they have the 1 point lead. So really the key here for Dayspring is to keep doing what they've been doing, putting pressure, and then the key also is converting the hoops, and they missed a couple of easy ones. But we don't want to criticize the effort. The hustle is there, and they're doing a great job defensively, providing opportunities. There's another block. Roberts with 3 so far in the ball game, having a big game. We'll give you some numbers here in just a moment. So Dayspring doing a great job of shutting off the paint and putting pressure on. You can see Highland has had trouble trying to penetrate the low post, and it really has been a very good effort as far as blocks are concerned in preventing the ball from penetrating on the pass. And keep in mind there are 3 players here for Highland that are over 5'10" easily. One easily going to be about 6 feet. Pass, again, a little bit strong, and that's where Dayspring has been hurt a little bit tonight. At one point, Dayspring was up by 4. So far in the ball game, it's Bella Bryant for Dayspring with 2. 4 for Megan Roberts. She has 3 blocks in the game. Taylor Ingram with 3 points, and Shania Redding with 2. For the visitors in Highland, it is 3 points for Mackenzie Dill hitting the 3-point bomb. 3 points from Mason Tolley, and 2 points for Devon Winter. So Dayspring now with a nice opportunity here. Go back to what they were doing, set up the pass travels. Lifted the pivot foot was Schenkenberg. And really, you think about it, there are a number of freshmen that are playing in this game and starting tonight. So you will see passes that might go a little bit errant. You will see double dribbles, and you will see traveling on both teams, but more so when you have more of a freshman team, and that's what Dayspring has tonight, but they're doing a great job. Pass down low, going up off the glass. No good, foul on the play. Looks like it's going to go against Roberts. That should be her first foul. Second quarter action, Dayspring Academy. We got it right this time. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on lead camera, Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. Tonight's game brought to you by Crepes and Creams in the Westlake Shopping Center. Savory crepes, dessert crepes, yummy ice cream. Open till 7 evenings. First one is good. So it's Courtney Killian knocking down 2, the junior forward. And now it's a 1-point lead for Highland. That's Redding. Losing the handle. Ball goes off a Highland player. So the ball, in fact, it was Tolley. So it'll be Roberts and the Eagles on the inbound. Game 1 of 2. Ingram back off to Roberts, gets it knocked away. Good defense by Highland. Making it a little tough to get any kind of rhythm going here, and you could see a foul on the play. And let's see what the call is. Maybe it was a travel. I believe it was a travel. So the ball goes back to Highland. Second quarter action, Highland with a 1-point lead. You look at the players, shot from 10, nice. Hitting the jumper. And that was Devon Winter. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Shot from 18, good. Ingram answering right back. And Dayspring only down by 1. Oh, no travel, pulls up, no good, taken back up. Nice block by Roberts, putting the roof down. That would have been an easy shot. 10-footer, no good. You can see Megan making a huge difference down low. She's got 4 blocks in the game so far. Back out front, shot from 20, no good. Tolley was there, but got it knocked away by Dayspring, but Dayspring with the ball back. Must have hit it off of Tolley's hand was Ingram, so good play by Dayspring. So Roberts on the inbound. Dayspring doing a great job, really, if you will, on the defensive pressure. Down low with some big plays in that last series. There's the pass to Roberts. Nice dish to Ingram. She gets the layup. So assist Roberts, and Ingram getting the easy hoop, and that's exactly what Dayspring needs. They've got a 1-point lead. Good team basketball. So another turnover here for Highland, and the ball going back to the Eagles. Overall, we've already mentioned the overall records, but coming into tonight league-wise, it almost looks like a mirror where you get the reflection and you get the reverse. As we mentioned, 3-9 and 1-3 for Dayspring in league, and for Highland it's 9-3, 3-1. But Dayspring starting to show that maturity. When you have a number of freshmen, it takes several games to get a rhythm down when you've got basically a new team and a new coaching system. Shot from 20 going to be off the mark, taken back up, no good. Roberts with her 5th block of the game. Nice play. And a tie-up. So Megan Roberts doing a great job as far as blocks tonight. She's got 5. She's got a couple of assists, and she has 4 points. Coming into the ball game is Tolley, getting a short break. There's Tolley, and another block by Roberts. That's her 6th block of the evening. Keep in mind, Megan is only a sophomore. She's got a couple more years. Nice passing, partially blocked, volleyball, back out. Highland comes up with the garbage. Quickly pushed up, it's Tolley, going to go up off the glass with the left hand, missed it. Roberts swept with a rebound. Had Redding open for a moment, but the defense was right there. Ingram going to pull up, nice, back out to Roberts. Shot from 3, just missing. Back out front from the free throw line, no good. Roberts fighting for the ball. She comes up with it. Down low, tipped and knocked away by Tolley. Good defensive play. Highland very good about keeping their hands up and knocking balls away. Nice pass back to Roberts. Roberts with a short jumper, hits it. So Megan now with 6 points in the game, and Dayspring back to a 3-point lead. Almost travels, shot from 3, no good. Ingram fighting for the ball. Goes back to Dayspring. It was Tolley and Ingram. Tolley with the hand on it. So a nice rally here by Dayspring in the second quarter, coming back with some good execution, hitting some very good passing and some very good defense. Going back up, no good. Tolley going to take it up, gets the easy one. Good position by Tolley. Mason having a good game. She's got 5. That's Ingram with the ball. Nice pass off and partially blocked. It goes back to Highland, and you can see really 2 girls going for it was Bella Bryant, and Bryant just pushing the ball out of bounds. So Highland looking to do a little shaving here, down by 1 after Mason Tolley's jumper. Good to have you along on the game of the week. We will be in Boulder on Friday covering the West boys against the Boulder Panthers. Going up with the left hand, no good. Tip, and ball should go back to Dayspring. So you can see, even though Highland is taller, Dayspring doing a good job of keeping the ball alive on basically a tip drill. So it's Schenkenberg bringing it up. Back out front. Ingram going to pull up, goes up off the glass a little strong. You can see there'll be a tie-up, and we'll see if it goes green or white. It does go white. So it's going to be Roberts on the inbound. 2.5 left here, second quarter. Dayspring with a 1-point lead. Roberts looking on the inbound. Dishes it off to Ingram. Back out. Sets it up for Roberts. Roberts with a jumper. No good. A little bit strong. Nice rebound. Roberts going to take it from 18 and hits it. So some very good passing by Dayspring, setting up the shot to Roberts, not rushing the shot. Good execution. Dayspring back with a 3-point lead. Shot from 3, no good. That's Ingram going to push it up. Showing a lot of maturity here with the pressure being put on is the younger Eagles. Shot from the free throw line, just missing. Good position and rebound going to Katie Pettit. Partially blocked, and it goes back to Highland. But again, it was a nice block on the jump shot. Boys varsity game yet to come. This is the girls varsity game. Dayspring looking to be a spoiler here. Shot from, toe was on the line. So it's technically 22, and the ball goes back to Dayspring. So it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the court going to Dayspring. We'll just keep it right here. Dayspring doing the job down low, both as far as keeping the ball alive, tipping balls, getting rebounds, and more importantly, blocking shots. And it has been Megan Roberts with a clinic with 6 block shots already, several assists, and having a good game as far as scoring, hitting down low, and also hitting a couple of jumpers outside. We'll give you some point totals at halftime. But if you compare the numbers, the leading scores for Dayspring, it's Megan Roberts. She averages 19.8 points per game. We're just going to round it up and say 20. And it's Mason Tolley, who averages 12.8. We're going to round that up and say 13. So you have 2 very good scorers here, and one a little bit older than the other, Mason being the senior and Megan being the sophomore. It is also Tolley averaging on the rebound side, no surprise there at 9. But right there with her is Taylor Ingram, the senior, and she averages almost 7.5. Assist side, it's actually Dayspring leading with Kelsey Donahoe averaging almost 4 assists a game. So if Dayspring can continue to keep the passes up, keep the defensive pressure up, they can walk away with the victory. Quickly pushed up is Ingram. Nice dish off, a little bit high, not able to draw it in, throws it away. This is where you want to protect the ball. Foul on the play, balls goes back to Highland. And it looks like the foul will be assessed to Roberts. Actually, check that. They just changed it. It's Zoe Havens. That's her first foul. Very few fouls in this game. Pushing it around the circle. Shot from 3. Going to be no good. Nice rebound. Going back up. Blocked. And they're going to call a tie-up. Wow. So the ball goes back to Highland on the tie-up. It looks like Tolley's set to come back into the game. So Mason getting a little bit of a breather. And now she's back in. Final push here for the second quarter, heading to halftime. That's Tolley with the jumper. Nice soft touch from 8. Mason, you can see why she's the leading scorer of the team. Roberts from 3. Nice. A huge three-point bomb by Megan Roberts. And now Dayspring with a 4-point lead. Shot from 3, trying to return it, no good. Ingram with the rebound. Dayspring looking, defense is there. There's the attack, going up off the glass, missing the layup. Wow, had a nice look with Zoe Havens. You could see she was watching the defense. They just played back, so she went and attacked. Taking it off the glass, partially blocked. You can see Highland coming back up with the ball. Looks like a battle down there, battle zone, fighting for the ball. Shot from three-point land, and it's good, hitting the bomb. That was a huge shot for Highland. And that was Kyra Juarez hitting the three-point play. Shot from 3, trying to return, no good. Good ball game. Roberts hitting the jumper, returning service. So a very good rally here by both teams, putting pressure on, and more importantly, a three-point bomb by Juarez, and then right back was Megan Roberts with the jumper. And we have a 3-point lead. So it's Dayspring on top. We're at halftime, 24-21. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive247sports.com. We will take a timeout.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostics, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook.
Welcome back to Dayspring Academy, and it is so far a very good ball game being put up by the girls. It is 24-21, and really it has been a defensive game so far by both teams, sprinkled with some very good shooting pretty much from the outside. And we saw a very good game so far, and we're going to say more of a complete game by Megan Roberts for Dayspring. The sophomore has 13 points in the game. She has 6 block shots, you heard it correctly, and a number of free throws. So you can see Megan really being the difference maker tonight in the ball game for Dayspring. She averages 20 points a game. Also, Bella Bryant adding 2 points. It's 7 points for Taylor Ingram. A solid performance. And Taylor, one of the senior players who really does a great job down low. A lot of her points you will see from Megan coming from getting layups off of rebounds, which is what she did. And it was also Shania Redding, the junior at 5'1", with 2 points. For Highland, so far in the ball game, 3 points for Mackenzie Dill. The high point player for Highland has been Mason Tolley. She has 7 points, 3 points by Kyra Juarez, hitting the three-point bomb with remaining seconds. Courtney Killian with 2 and 4 points for Devon Winter. So as we look at a lot of the numbers here, you think about where we are at as far as the season is concerned. Season-wise, we're just a couple of weeks out really from all the fun beginning, and what that means is in regards to the playoffs. So we'll give you kind of a picture here of the standings, and they really combine 3 different leagues here, the 3A, the 2A, and the 1A, and they call it the Mile High Girls Basketball Standings. Leading the way is Heritage Christian at 7-0, 11-0. They are undefeated. Right behind them, having a very good season at 9-3 overall, is Liberty Common. Also, it's Union Colony Prep at 8-1, 3-1, and right with them is Highland, and they are 3-1 in league, 9-3 as we've mentioned overall. Then comes Lions at 8-3, 2-1. Denver Christian having a good season at 7-5, 4-2. Resurrection Christian at 6-7, 3-3. Dayspring at 3-9, 1-3. Dawson School at 6-6, 1-4. Twin Peaks Charter Academy at 2-9, 0-4. Longmont Christian at 5-6, 0-4. And Front Range Christian has not won a ball game. Other games tonight in the league, it's Lions against Union Colony Prep. Union Colony needing a win to stay in contention, and Lions also making a bid, having a good season. So that's a very important game going on today. Also, it is Front Range Christian against Denver Christian. Other scores, Lions defeating Twin Peaks Charter Academy 56-20. Heritage over Denver Christian 44-27. Dayspring over Longmont Christian, and the score there was 52-47. And Highland beating Resurrection Christian 54-36. Upcoming games, and as we mentioned, these games become very important in the final stretch, really, as we head into February. Dawson at Lions, Liberty at Highland, Union Colony Prep at Longmont Christian, and Denver Christian at Resurrection Christian. Girls are getting ready to get underway here. We'll just keep it right here. Some leaders in the league. It's Haley Miklos from Liberty, averaging almost 22 points a game. Megan Roberts from Dayspring, as we mentioned, at 19.8. She's the second leading scorer in the league. Sarah McGinley from Heritage at 19.3. Abby Moore-Knepp from Longmont Christian at 14.9. And Taylor Christensen from Lions at 14.5. Rebounds, and again, that's always a very important statistic. If you think about it, if you control the boards, you really can control a ball game. Sarah McGinley from Heritage at 13.1. Haley Miklos from Liberty at 11.1. Taylor Christensen at 9.6 from Lions. Mason Toyley from Highland here tonight averages 9. And it's Haley Herder from Denver Christian at 8.5. So really the prescription for Dayspring, and we've been saying it all along, has been pressure, 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 and more importantly, execution as we go down the stretch. We have seen Dayspring, understandably, it's a younger team doing a very good job, but really the only constructive criticism, if you want to call it that, has been some of the errant passes. But so far, hitting big shots, coming up with big plays, and making very good defensive plays down low. We've seen a number of the taller players here for Highland this evening with a number of looks, but getting the ball blocked. And it wasn't only just Roberts that was doing the blocking, but it was Ingram and Redding also contributing in the blocking. So Dayspring now set to inbound. You can see Roberts set to bring the ball in. Pretty much the starting lineup that we saw at the beginning of the game. So Dayspring now with an opportunity to add to that pad. Knocked away. It's Redding going to retrieve it. You will see a lot of pressure being put on here by Highland. They need this game. Going up with the left hand, no good. Highland coming up with the ball. There's the push-up. Trying to dish it down low. Defense is there, knocks it away. That's what we were talking about. Keep the defense up here. And so far, Dayspring has done a good job of doing that. Trying to dish it off to Ingram. She goes up off the glass. Nice assist. And more importantly, Ingram making a very good move in traffic to get the layup. 26-21, 5-point lead. So far they've put Ingram on Tolley, and you can see guarding really the middle, throwing it away. Dayspring coming up, partially knocked down. So there's that defense again. How important is it as a defensive player to keep your head up and keep your hands moving? Back out front, shot from 18, no good, off the mark. Highland coming up with the ball. Dayspring looking for a stop. Shot from 3, no good. Nice rebound. And that was Schenkenberg coming up with the rebound. So good position, very important play. Let's see, going up is Redding. and she gets fouled along the way. Foul should be assist to Mackenzie Dill. So the ball will go back to Dayspring. Good to have you along on the games of the week. Game 1 of the varsity games. This is the girls playing. Shot from 3. Oh, nice shot from 18, not 3. And hitting a perfect jumper on the setup was Schenkenberg. Dayspring now with a 7-point lead. Trying to return. There's a shot from 3. Going to be a little short. Dayspring there with a good rebound by Bryant. Schenkenberg going to go up off the glass. Nice move, just missing the layup. Taken back up by Roberts, no good. You could see Ingram trying to keep it alive, but it's Highland bringing it up quickly on the rebound. Tolley's going to take it back out. Shot from 18 going to be off the mark. Nice rebound. We'll see who comes up with the ball. There's the fight. Highland comes up with it off the floor. Literally shot from 18, no good. No foul on the play. You can see very competitive basketball. You can see both teams really fighting for the ball. Good clean basketball. Shot from 3, and it's good, hitting the bomb. So it's Taylor Renaud. She is the senior, getting the 3-point play. Now down by 4 is Highland. Redding going to go up, gets fouled, gets the layup. So Redding went left and cut cross right, got the right-handed layup, gets the hoop. So Shania with 4 points, looking for her 5th point in the game. She averages 56% from the free throw line. Getting the layup and the 3-point play. Huge play, returning service. And it's Dayspring back up by 7. Dayspring Academy, good to have you along. Varsity girls basketball action. There's the pull-up, no good. Back out from 10, no good. Gets the, in and out heartbreak. Tolley goes back up, but she gets fouled. So Highland doing a good job of keeping it alive. Couple of good looks, and Tolley getting fouled. You could hear the hand slap from here, so she goes to the line. Foul is assessed to Bella Bryant, and that's her first foul. Tolley missing the first. Tolley averaging 52% from the line. Second one is good. So Tolley with a good game here this evening. Trying to shave it a little bit. Down by 6 is Highland. There's the defensive play by the Huskies. They're going to push it up. Dayspring trying to return. There's the pull-up, and it's no good. Taken back up, no good. Dayspring, there's a tie-up. Very good job as far as tying up the ball. And it looked like it was Redding on the tie-up for Dayspring. So Highland gets it back. Back out front, you can see going a little bit large now is Highland going with a taller team. They've got 3 players at least 5'10", if not taller. Stolen nicely by Ingram, reading the pass. Should be playing football with that kind of move. It's Roberts. Back out, nice dish off to Ingram. She goes up off the glass. Gets the layup. So very nice passing by Roberts, hitting Ingram. She gets the layup, looking for the 3-point play. So far in the ball game, Taylor has 11. So very even scoring here for both the senior, and she bangs it home. She's got 12 now. So you have Roberts with 13 points, and you have Ingram with 12. So Highland on the inbound, third quarter action. Dayspring up by 9. This is a very important game for Highland, and you can see Dayspring just growing up quickly. Pull up from 17, no good. Nice rebound. Losing the handle was Dayspring. Back out. Shot from 22, going to be good on the bounce. Pushing it back out. Going to pull up from 8. Actually, that's Roberts. Nice shot by Megan. Just stepped around the defender. Pulled up from about 8 and hit the jumper. 36-27, no good. Taken back up. Nice play. So you can see returning service quickly is Highland, trying to stay in this one. You can see the tie-up in the fight for the ball. So Courtney Killian with a couple of hoops and a tie-up. And it's still a 7-point lead. Dayspring should get the ball inbounds. It's going to be Roberts. Quickly pushed up. Back out front. Highland looking to get it a little closer. This is third period. You don't want to let Dayspring get too far ahead here. Okay, they've got good rhythm so far. Shot from 3, no good. Nice take back up and getting the hoop. So good position. And you could see losing the ball was Dayspring, so Highland going to get the ball back. This is where we talked about protecting the ball. How important is that? So it is Maria Davenport with a big hoop, and now down by 5 points is Highland. So how important, we keep emphasizing this, is protecting the ball. And usually when you see a younger team, the tendency is to either let down or just not be careful, I guess is a better word. They're still intense, but sometimes on an inbound, which is really a standard play, you want to make sure that you're protecting the ball, especially when you're up by 9. And you can see a more experienced team in Highland coming back and taking advantage of what we call the little mistakes, the mental errors. So now Dayspring will need to pick it right back up like we've seen with some more intensity. And we've seen a very good game by both the sophomore and the senior, meaning Roberts the sophomore and Ingram the senior, both almost even as far as points are concerned. So Dayspring looking to answer back with 2:45 left here in the third quarter. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on camera, Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. Dayspring Academy, game 1. Game 2, boys varsity is coming up. Really hard to really find a parking spot coming in here tonight. A lot of people up from Highland to see this game. Speaking of mental errors, now it's Highland's turn, and Dayspring getting the ball back. So stepping on the line, just as we saw with Dayspring earlier, looking up court, trying to get the ball in. So it's Redding bringing it up court. Trying to attack, loses the handle. She was trying to dish it off, but the defense was right there. And there's a traveling call, so it looks like it's going to go back to Dayspring. Scheckenberg coming back in and going out is Redding. Having a good game, so the freshmen coming in getting extra points. That's Roberts trying to dish it down low. Roberts going to take it for 3, going to be a little bit short. Highland is there, and you can see fighting for the ball is Ingram, and does a good job of reflecting it off of one of the Huskies. So a great play by Ingram. Dayspring with the ball back. Back up, dishes to Ingram. Roberts to Ingram. Looks like a dynamic duo here. So Ingram now with 14 points in the game. Shot from 3, no good, just missing. And the ball goes back quickly to Dayspring. Just not able to get it on the out of bounds play. So some very big points here tonight, time-wise, for Scheckenberg coming in. Dribble drive, back out front. Toe on the line, going to be just off the mark. Volleyball goes back to Highland. So Dayspring up by 7, and you can see a wholesale change literally as far as the lineup is concerned, and most of the starters coming back in for Highland, so they gave a lot of the starters a break. Tolley clearly one of the starters back in, and Juarez also, and Mackenzie Dill for Highland. Pretty much this is the starting lineup back in for Highland as they press it towards the end of the third quarter. There's the turnaround, no good. You can see battling for the rebound is Dill and Ingram. Oh, nice pass to Tolley. She pulls up, leaves it a little bit off the mark. Roberts comes up with the rebound. Going to push it around, back out to Ingram. Roberts gets shut off by Juarez. Good defensive play. You can see the hands being put up. Roberts gets the ball knocked away, back to Dayspring. So you can see the heat being put on defensively now by Highland. Knocking balls away, getting a little rough. Referee's doing a good job of not calling ticky-tack fouls. This is just competitive play. Stolen on the inbound. But stolen right back by Roberts. She goes up off the glass. Pick in the pocket. Nice play by Megan Roberts. Extending the lead and back to 9. Juarez shoots from 20. No good. Rebound to Ingram. She's become the magnet tonight on the boards. That's why she leads the team in rebounds. Dayspring now with a 9-point lead, and it has come down to execution and heads-up plays to get them back in. That's what they've done. Nice cross-court pass, going baseline, and it looks like a blocking foul against Highland. So nice attacking of the basket was Schenkenberg to draw that foul. She saw the opening on the baseline and took it. Back out front, Roberts trying to dish it to Ingram, throws it away. Dribble drive trying to go up with the layup, no good. Tolley with the rebound, back out. Juarez with the jump shot, no good. Rebound going to Dill, trying to throw it off of Redding. She does so. So the ball goes back to Highland. Good heads-up play by both teams. We saw Roberts pick in the pocket earlier and Juarez there, knocking it off the Eagle on the inbound. Going up high is Tolley, and taking on the rebound is Roberts. Almost looked like a block there from Redding, setting the pick. Getting it partially blocked before the end of the quarter. But Dayspring with very good execution and good defense and a 9-point lead. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive247sports.com. We will take a timeout. Welcome back to Dayspring Academy, and what a good ball game we are seeing here on the varsity girls side. And really, it has been a number of reasons why Dayspring has the 9-point lead. First of all, defense has done a number here on Highland, and really a good job of preventing the easy hoops down low. You can see Highland with a tall team is not used to this kind of pressure. You have seen Ingram putting her hands up and Megan Roberts with 6 blocks in the game so far and some very good passing between the two players. Roberts now with 17 points in the game, and it's Taylor Ingram with 14 points in the game. Also some very good minutes by Brooke Schenkenberg coming in, the freshman, providing 2. Going up is Tolley. She gets fouled by Ingram. That's not necessarily a bad foul because you're letting Tolley know if she's going to step into your paint that you're going to pay for it either way. So she's going to think about it next time. But that really has been a huge difference, has been that defensive pressure. Shania Redding also with 6 points in the ball game. Totally missing the first. For Highland, it is 3 points from Mackenzie Dill. It is 8 points for Mason Tolley, 3 for Kyra Juarez. It is 6 points for Courtney Killian, totally getting the roll. 3 points for Taylor Renaud. 2 points for Davenport. And here's where really Dayspring steals it right back. I was going to say needing to protect the ball, but they picked the pocket quickly. Getting fouled is Reading along the way. Maria Davenport with 2 and Devon Winter with 4. So you can see the ball is going to go back on the foul. The foul will be assessed to Taylor Renaud, her first foul for Highland. 8-point lead for Dayspring. Final quarter of this varsity game. Back out front. They're going to set up. Really need to spread the floor here. Shot from 20, no good. Good rebound in position, losing the handle, but it goes back to Highland. And it was Ingram knocking it out of bounds. Good crowd on hand, waiting for the boys' varsity game. Knocking it loose was Roberts, throwing it up and off the glass. Really, that was Devon Winter just blasting one home. She'll take it, though. Ingram, nice pass to Roberts. Roberts going up for the layup. Very good passing by these two players, assisting each other. And really, if you want to play Dayspring, shot from 20, no good. Off the hand of Bryant. Highland trying to set it up, and there's a walking. So Dayspring now with an 8-point lead, looking to extend it to a 10-point lead. Megan Roberts on the inbound to Ingram. Pushed up quickly, there's the dish, breaking the press. Throwing it off the legs of Scheckenberg. So quickly pushed up as Highland. They're going to try to get the hoop, throws it away. Had an opportunity there. But you can see clearly the pressure and the pace coming down, and the offense just wasn't back trying to dish it off. Quickly pushed up and stolen, but we'll see if it's a tie-up. It is. Juarez doing a good job of getting her hands in and tying that one up. So it's Dayspring on the inbound. Back to Ingram. There's Roberts. She dishes it off. Looking to get a more open player was Ingram. And it's a foul on the play against Highland. So the ball goes back on the inbound. You'll see Roberts on the inbound shortly. Foul on the play is assessed to Izzy Himmel. She's the junior. Cross court. Reading thought about it. They're going to spread the floor. You can see they're looking to spread the floor. Nice pass down low. Reading hitting Scheckenberg, and she gets her 4th points of the ball game. Some very good passing, and now Dayspring with a 10-point lead, opening up the paint. Juarez going up, gets fouled. So coming right back to attack is Juarez for Highland. Kyra with 3 points in the game so far. First one is good. Very smooth is the senior Kyra Juarez. She averages 86% from the free throw line. Now you can see probably their top free thrower. Second one is perfect. So some clutch free throws by Kyra, trying to shave it down, and it is an 8-point lead on the timeout, and it's going to Highland. So as we mentioned, very important game here for Highland tonight. And as we also mentioned, some big games that are coming up this Friday. So really, in this point, if you look at where they're at, we'll take a look at the 2A District 7 standings. And in that, right in the hunt is Highland. They're at 9-3, as we mentioned, 3-1, and they are tied with Union Colony Prep. On top of them, and leading the pack for the 2A District 7, is Clear Creek at 4-1, 9-3. So you can see how important this game. Now, if Dayspring wins this game, they go to 2-3, and with a couple of losses, potentially could earn a spot in the playoffs as we look at this. So these final weeks really become very important, and you can see just at the right time is Dayspring, because they won in their last game that they played and having a very good game against one of the top teams in the league tonight. And they're enjoying an 8-point lead. So it's Dayspring that's going to have the inbound. It's Megan Roberts on the inbound. That's to Ingram. Had a chance to talk to Taylor last year. Very nice young lady. Very, very intelligent player. Losing the handle. That's going to be Tolley. She takes it up, leaves it a little short. Back up, gets fouled by Ingram. So Taylor going to make Tolley earn the points. Tolley, really her game is down low, but she's not quite maybe experienced some of the pressure seen tonight. Taylor with 3 fouls in the game. Tolley getting the first pressure free throw, just what they need with 5:22 left. Huskies looking to claw their way back into this one. 44-37, looking to win ugly. Second one gets the roll, so some pressure free throws by Mason, making this competitive. It's now a 38-44 game. Ingram getting past the pressure, gets it off. Redding going to push it around, pulls up, and she travels. Just could not get the pivot foot set. So this is where it gets to be nervous time. We saw Dayspring do this in the second quarter, where they had a 9-point lead and almost surrendered it and was only ahead by a few points going into halftime. Losing the handle, but coming back up, going baseline, going up with the reverse. No good. Tolley with a take-up, missing the shot. Roberts, and you see the tie-up. So Megan will get the ball back on the, most likely, on the out-of-bounds play. So it is going to be Highland. Megan thought it was going to be Eagles ball. So a chance here for Highland to draw a little bit closer, down by 6. Keep in mind they were down by 10, but Highland turning the ball over on a travel. So you get a little bit excited when you're down by 6 and mental errors start to creep in. That's back out. Going to set up Roberts. Roberts pass a little bit weak, but fortunately coming back up was Dayspring. Got to be careful with your passes here. Highland is throwing hands and not quite crisp. Back out front. And there's the defensive play, and another tie-up. So Tolley doing a good job. Dayspring needing to go back to spreading the floor a little bit more, opening up the middle. That seemed to work last time they were down. This would be a huge victory for this program if Dayspring can continue to do what they've been doing. There's the pass to Ingram. Nice feed on the inbound. Roberts to Ingram. A little competitive here between these two players, if you think about it. Both are leading in assists and leading in scoring tonight. Ingram looks like she drew the foul. If it is, that could be her 4th foul. We'll see who they call it on. It is. It's Taylor's 4th foul. So that was a huge foul. One more and she's out, and they really need her in this game. Back out front to Tolley. Nice standing block by Roberts. That's her 7th block of the game. Huge play. We'll see if they called a foul. It looks like a timeout by Highland. So a very good play by Megan Roberts. You could see Tolley had an easy shot down low, and it was literally just those long arms of Megan Roberts and getting a standing block. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive 247sports.com. We're going to keep it right here. Did you know that you can watch a rebroadcast of this as much as you like? Yeah, we don't charge you for that. We really pride ourselves on that. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors. You can go watch it on Radioactive 247sports.com. Or if you like watching it on our music website, you can watch it on radioactive247.com. That's where we started 2 years ago. And we pride ourselves on really trying to get out there and cover a lot of teams that generally don't get covered, and they've earned that right, as you've seen here with both Highland and Dayspring putting on a very good show this evening. So we're just a little bit under 4 minutes left here. You can also watch our YouTube version of this later on this evening, and you can watch that on Facebook. We will post that for you as well. Boys game coming up here in just a few minutes, but right now it's a dandy here as Dayspring looking to continue. And up by 6 points. It's Highland with the ball. There's the inbound going up, missing an easy one. And you could see the tie-up. It was Roberts and being tied up very quickly by Katie Pettit. So it is Dayspring now with the ball. Ingram really going to have to nurse that fourth foul and finish this one out. Taylor very important tonight as far as not only her scoring, but her passing and her aggressive defense has made a huge difference. Shot from 20, no good, off of, it looks like, Dayspring, so it will go back to Highland. So how important is it to keep Taylor Ingram in this game, the senior, not only doing a very good job as far as passing and scoring, but rebounding-wise has been there for a number of big rebounds and really just causing frustration on the offense for Highland coming down because they're throwing a lot of hands, and really when you're getting your body in front of an offensive player trying to make their cut, makes it very tough, and she gets her feet planted, so that being said, can draw an offensive foul. So when you have a senior player like Taylor Ingram, who is very quick, can set her body up and draw fouls that way. So that being said, very important that Taylor finish this one out with 3.5 left without getting that fifth foul. So for about the last minute and a half, we've not seen any scoring, and it's Highland trying to break the drought. That's Juarez. Kyra having another good game. There's a turnaround off the glass, no good. Totally off of her head. And taking it up and getting the shot was Mackenzie Dill. That's her 5th point of the game. Down by 6 points is Highland. Pass to Roberts. Roberts' defense is there, so she wisely holds up. They'll spread the floor. When you have a number of tall players, this is what you want to do, and you could see tying it up quickly and doing a good job was Dill. And the ball goes back to Highland on the tie-up. So that was a very good play. It's almost as good as a turnover. So Dayspring needing to get those passes off a little quicker when they're doing the spread offense. Shot from 20, no good. Rebound going to Ingram. Good position. Back out front. Roberts, there's the breakaway. She has the shot. She's going to go up off the glass. Nice. And you could see Megan was protecting literally the ball and getting it right back and getting the hoop. So not only does she come up with a good play on the layup initially, but she steals it right back, gets the hoop, gets fouled. 10-point lead, 2:36 left here in the ball game. Coming back in is Tolley quickly to get some rebounding power for Highland. Roberts doing a terrific job this evening, hitting the free throw. We'll give you some number totals after the ball game. But it's now Dayspring with an 11-point lead. So if you're Highland, you got to bring it down quickly and you got to score quickly. Everybody thinks three-point play from outside. Trying to dish it down low. Nice defensive play by Roberts. So the ball goes back to Highland. But if you're Highland, you want to work it in, use your taller players. Try to get Ingram with her 5th foul. Over and back. So the defense does the job once again, causing a pass. It's a little bit too strong. maybe in a panic mode here is Highland. They know they need to win this game. They've got some tough games coming up in the schedule. Ingram, nice cross step, going to take it up. Goes up off the glass. Defense might have altered that. Fight for the ball. You'll see either a foul or a tie-up, and a travel instead. So you could see it was Izzy Himmel with the travel, and a timeout to Dayspring. So very good play by several players, but primarily we'll give the spotlight on this round going to Roberts. Again, Roberts coming up with some big rebounds. Also coming up very nicely with a layup, protecting it going down court. Then she turns around and steals it, gets another layup, and then converts the free throw. So now you see enjoying an 11-point lead. And really, we won't say it's in the driver's seat because you have to protect the ball coming down, and Highland is very good at doing that. They can come back quickly and score very quickly. So it's now very important that Dayspring spreads the floor and protects the pass and rides this one home. That's what they're going to do. You can see spreading the floor. That's Redding. Gets the ball knocked out of bounds. It goes back to Dayspring, and it was Himmel knocking it away. You know, they don't list the heights of the Highland Huskies, but several of the players over 5'8", clearly. Dayspring, other than really one or two players, really are at the disadvantage if you want to call it height-wise, but you can see the execution and the defense by Dayspring this evening. So it's Roberts on the inbound. Under 2 minutes left. Dayspring ahead by 11. There's Ingram back out to Roberts. We'll call it Batman and Robin. You can pick whoever you want as far as who's who, but they're both doing a very good job tonight. Passed into Roberts. Roberts gets fouled. So she goes, and it's going to be 1-1. So Megan really can ice this if she keeps hitting the free throws. Foul on the play to Highland goes to Taylor Renaud, and that is her second foul. So Roberts on the 1-1, getting the first. I'm running out of room here on my score sheet for Megan with putting all the stats down. She's having that big of a game tonight. Second one is perfect. So Dayspring now with a 13-point lead and under 2 minutes left. Highland's going to need to score very quickly. I sound like a broken record, don't I? Taking it down low. Tully's going to take it up for the short one. No good. And there's going to be a foul on the play. Most likely it's going to be Ingram or Roberts. It is going to be Roberts. That's her second foul. But what a great performance, not only by the two that we've talked so heavily about in Roberts and Ingram. First one is good by Tully. But also some very good performances bringing it up court with Shania Redding. Also being very tough defensively. And let's also mention Brooke Scheckenberg. So converting two. And it's an 11-point lead, and we see a lot of timeouts here, and this time by Dayspring. But Dayspring with a minute and a half left, enjoying an 11-point lead. And if you're the coach for Dayspring, you can kind of understand Tina Bavaris. She wants to make sure that the execution is there. You don't want to give free ones away. You want to make sure you're spreading the floor. You want to make sure that you don't make dumb fouls, if you will. And this is the time of the game when you've got a big lead like this where it's easy to do that. But Dayspring now will have the ball on the inbound. It's going to be Roberts once again. And if you are the head coach for Dayspring, you've got to like what you're seeing here tonight. Pass a little bit too strong, but Redding is there, and she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line on the 1-1. It looked like Highland was going to come up with it, but the defensive player ran into Redding, who camped underneath it, and she gets fouled. So the foul on the play will be assessed to Renaud once again. That is her third foul. Redding, and she gets the free throw, but it looks like a lane violation, so the ball will go back and the free throw will not count. Getting a little excited was Dayspring on the rebound opportunity. Highland with an opportunity here to try to shave it. Not a whole lot of time left. Sand is running and evaporating quickly here for Highland. You can see spreading the floor, but they're having trouble. Knocked away by Ingram. Taken up by Tolley, gets the hoop off the glass. So Mason with a good game. We recall her last year also having a good game against Dayspring. Knocked down. Passes are getting a little bit errant. 9-point lead. There's the pass to Tolley, Roberts, and Tolley, and they call a tie-up. Under a minute, but you do not want to give them some cheap ones. So Roberts on the inbound, having trouble, and you have Scheckenberg with the ball there as she gets fouled. So because Highland is over the limit, we'll see if there's going to be some free throws here. If it is, it'll be a 1-and-1. So it's going to be Brooke Scheckenberg going to the line, the freshman. Brooke averaging 53% from the free throw line. Foul on the play goes to Dill. That's her third foul. Going to be off the mark. They actually gave her 2 free throws because she was in the back court. 49 seconds left in this ball game. Dayspring up by 9. Second one is no good. And the ball will go back to Highland. Fastball going to be a little bit wide, and it should go back to Dayspring. You can see a very quick pass, trying to get it up quickly to one of the Huskies trying to break for the court, but it just misled on the pass. So the ball with 43 seconds going to go back to Dayspring. If you look at some of the record here of Dayspring over the years and where they've had their most success, it has been Longmont Christian. The Dayspring is 12-2. Against Dawson, they are 11-4. Union Colony Prep, who is having a very good season so far, and they're in second place, literally. Dayspring has owned them at 10-4. Heritage Christian at 9-5. Netherland that Dayspring has played is they're 7-1. Really, the tough spot has been Resurrection Christian at 5-9, where there are 5 losses to 9 wins for Res. Maranatha Christian, they've owned them at 4-1, and Gilpin County at 4-2. So you can see under new coach Tina Bavaris, you can see the change. You can see this younger team really starting to pick it up and starting to get it, and potentially heading to their second league win of the season. 9-point lead. Roberts on the inbound. That's Ingram. Going to try to dribble around it. Pressure's there. Looking for an outlet. She gets it. Redding is there. They're putting a lot of pressure. And we'll see what the call is. Looks like Ingram was fouled, so most likely she will go to the line. So Taylor, as we mentioned, having a very good game tonight, the senior, averaging 63% from the free throw line. Converting the first one. She now has 17 points in the game. Second one by Taylor gets the roll. 18 points in the game. So Dayspring now back up to a 11-point lead, and this game pretty much is in the refrigerator. Shot from 3. Taken back up, blocked nicely by Roberts. No surprise there. 8th block of the night. Stolen away, going back up off the glass. Going to be a foul on the play. 16.2 seconds left. But a very impressive game by Dayspring tonight. They did what they needed to do, which was put a lot of pressure on Highland and in the area of their strength, which is in the paint and down low, and preventing a lot of hoops that way. First one is no good. Foul is assessed to Roberts. That's her third foul of the game. Really, at this point in the game, she still has 2 left. She can finish this one out no problem. Second one is no good, and rebound going to Dayspring, almost losing the handle. It's going to be Ingram. And you could see that pressure being put on by Juarez. Kyra, a real tough player. And we'll see if there was a foul on the play. Looks like a tie-up, so the ball goes back to Highland. 7.8 seconds left in this game. Great opening game here for the varsity, meaning the girls, and the boys yet to come. Shot from 3 by Juarez, no good, and that should pretty much do it. So Dayspring, we'll see if they do call a foul. They just wave it off. But Dayspring with an impressive 11-point victory over a team in Highland who was really expecting to come in here and do a number. Final score is 55-44. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll give you some numbers before we go into the boys' varsity game. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive 247sports.com. Welcome back to Dayscream. We're having troubles here tonight. I got to put some more denture grip on my dentures here tonight. But it's Daystream. We'll try it. Yes, it's Academy. Dayspring. Got to read the cards here correctly. But a very impressive win nonetheless. Dayspring pouring in, and it's been a huge game by Megan Roberts. She had 26 points, 8 blocks. And we're going to say double figures also on the assists. 2 points for Bella Bryant, and it is 18 points for Taylor Ingram, and it is 5 points for Shania Redding. For the visitors, the Huskies under Steve Latuda, 5 points for Mackenzie Dill, 15 points for Mason Tolley, a very good ball game. Kyra Juarez with some good steals and some shots from the outside with 5. Courtney Killian with 6, 3 points for Taylor Renaud. Maria Davenport with 2 and 6 points for Devin Winter. So Dayspring now goes to 2-3 in league. And really, with 2 weeks left, we'll just see how the league plays out. Potentially could earn their way as far as the District 7 standings. And the reason why I say that, they're just barely out. And depending upon how Res does, how Highland does this week, and how Union Colony, Dayspring could earn a way into the tournament. So for Warren Ray doing a good job, I'm Mike Ray and John Whedon on camera. We bid you a pleasant good evening for Game 1. We'll be back for Game 2 shortly.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5%
Good evening and welcome to Game 2 here at Dayspring Christian Academy. And we are looking at boys basketball varsity action. It's the Eagles in the silver or gray, if you will, and trimmed with blue. And it's the Highland Huskies here from Alt, Colorado. This is really a power game tonight and a very must game for both teams. Pull up from 10. No good. We'll give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. This is going to be a very quick pace game. Shot from three-point land, no good. And it's really quickly rebounded by Highland. We'll give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. But really, it's going to be one of those matches, as we said earlier, or games earlier, it's David versus Goliath height-wise. Highland comes in with several players over 6 feet, and we're talking like 6 feet and over, 6'5" and over. So really, as we saw in the girls' varsity game, it was the defense that did a great job, some great passing, and converting on defensive plays for the girls, winning that one by 11. Shot from 3, going to be off the mark, and quickly taken by Dayspring. Starting lineups for Dayspring, it's Jonathan Cowles, number 5, dribble drive knocked away. Jimmy Fargo, number 15, Nathan Crawford, number 23, 24, Ian Roberts. And also number 25, Caleb Erwiller. Dayspring with a couple of turnovers. Highland looking to get their first points, going up high and getting fouled hard. For Highland, it was Fabian Flores. Starting lineups for the Huskies is Fabian Flores, number 2. He will go to the line. Number 12, Cole Rouse. He is the junior at 5'11". Number 21, Tanner Dill, the center at 6'5". He's a senior. Number 30, Ryan James, the senior at 6'2", and Reese Anderson, the junior at 6'3". So quickly converting is Flores, getting the first points of the game. Foul on the play for Dayspring was Nathan Crawford, and that was his first foul. Taken back up and getting the floater and getting a three-point play was Reese Anderson. So very important that you keep the ball out of the paint here for Alt. This is a team that likes to score quickly. We'll compare numbers. And not only do they lead as far as height-wise, but they lead in all numbers coming into tonight. Both teams fairly even as far as the records. We'll give you all of that information in just a moment. Nice head fake. Dayspring looking, gets it knocked down nicely by Flores. Good defensive play. We'll see if they can convert this. Going up off the glass. Defense was there. Good play taken back up. No good. Volleyball. Dayspring with the ball. It's Fargo pushing it up quickly and getting fouled. Fargo, along with his teammate Jonathan Cowles, are very good baseball players. Hopefully we will be covering them in the springtime. So getting double duties here. Very athletic, very smart players. So Dayspring really needing to box out and protect the ball, as you can see, losing the ball 3 times coming down. Dribble drive, there's the head fake, goes up, nice block. And they do call a foul against Highland. So going to the line will be Jonathan Cowles. Foul on the play will be assessed to Cole Rouse, and that is his first foul. So execution and protecting the ball, huge. First one is good by Cowles. First point of the ball game for Dayspring and Cowell. 3-1 lead, just opening it up here. First quarter action. Second one is a little bit strong. Rebound going to Dayspring. Nice pass down low. Let's see if they can convert. Goes up. Defense is there. But Dayspring coming up with the garbage. There's the turnaround. No good. And it looks like a foul is going to go against Cowles reaching in. Had a couple of looks was Dayspring. Primarily it was Erwiller and Roberts. Just not able to convert, but the defense really good getting the hands up. And if not blocking the shot, altering the shot by the presence of the hands being there. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on lead camera. Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. Dayspring Academy. This is game 2, varsity action. Both teams going head-to-head, trying to stay. Nice layup and good pass. And getting the layup was Reese Anderson. You can see Highland doing a good job of keeping their heads up and dishing the ball off and getting some easy hoops. 4-point lead. Set to come back or come into the ball game is Ryan James. He started. So with a fast pace like this, you can see Coach Efren Perez substituting freely. You want to keep your big men fresh. Dayspring a little bit slighter, a little bit faster, going up off the glass, and there's an offensive foul. So it's Jimmy Fargo with the offensive foul, and Highland with an opportunity here to pad the lead up by 4. Defense looking to try to steal, breaking the press, pass down low, broken up nicely on the defensive effort for Dayspring. That was Roberts. Keep in mind, if you look at the starting lineups here for Dayspring, Erwiller is 6'1", playing down low, along with Roberts at 6 feet. Everyone else is under. We'll give you some height comparisons. Oh, nice pass on the give and go. Huge feed. And that was Flores getting the hoop. There's the steal. There's the reverse. Nice play. Really a heads-up play twice, if you will, by Highland. And Ryan James with his first 2 points of the game. 8-point lead. Dayspring having trouble in regards to getting the ball up and getting some passes off and setting up the offense. Very sticky defense and covering each other very well, almost like a zone defense so far has been Highland. Dayspring with a couple of good looks down low, but really the hands being up, and you can see a little more muscle here for Highland besides the height. Losing the handle, foul on the play. And you could see it looks like it's going to go against Dayspring. So the ball will go back to Highland. Foul on the play is going to be assessed to Jonathan Cowles. That's his second foul. So both teams coming in fairly even record-wise. Highland at 9-3, 3-1, and Dayspring coming in at 9-2 and 3-1. We'll give you some number comparisons here as we go to the quarter break shortly. Knocked away, good idea, but breaking it. There's the pass. Decides to bring it out wisely. They're going to set it up, spread the floor a bit, and try to open up the paint as Highland. Very good game we saw earlier with the girls with an 11-point victory. Shot from three-point line going to be off the mark. Should go back to Dayspring. And Dayspring will have the ball with 3:35 left. Game of the week, Dayspring Christian Academy. Good to have you along. Two teams battling to stay in the lead in their respective conferences. And as we mentioned earlier, this is the time of the year with a couple of weeks left where games really count. And if Dayspring, of course, goes on into the playoffs, it's not only making the playoffs, but it's the position in the playoffs, whether you travel or whether you're at home to open it up. So Dayspring with the ball, looking to try to do a little shaving here. Foul on the play for Highland was against Dill. So really execution and setting up plays, working that half-court offense is going to be important here to try to get some shots off. So far, Dayspring not having any luck down low, so they're going to have to work it outside a little bit to set up the layup down low. So you can see spreading the floor, trying to open up the center a little bit, open up the paint. Back out front. Going to attack, nothing there. Shot from three-point line, going to be off the mark. Volleyball, and coming up with the ball is Highland and Joseph Renner. Renner also a very good ball handler. No look pass, taken down low, blocked nicely, and Dayspring coming up with the ball. Good standing block by Roberts. Working it around the circle, back out. Two-man game so far. both in Roberts and Erwiller. Going baseline, there's the turnaround. Oh, nice. Doing the reverse. Most reverse shots that you see, they go off the glass. But it was covered defensively, so he had to go straight in. Shot from 20. Oh, nice shot, returning service. And that's where it gets tough when you're trying to answer back, and they come right back and put the dagger in your back with a nice jumper. 11-3. Shot from three-point land, no good. Good position by Highland down low. Anderson with the ball in the air. Going to try to attack. Shot from three-point land, dishing it out. In and out, no good. Throwing it up, ending up on his wallet and getting fouled for Highland is Tanner Dill. Foul on the play will be assessed to, it looks like, Zach Sides for Dayspring. So a timeout on the court taken by Dayspring. We're just going to keep it right here and kind of set the table a little bit here as far as what's going on in the league and as far as the totals, really kind of give you an idea of where these teams have been and how they performed so far. If you look at the numbers, Highland coming in averaging 57.8 points a game. For Dayspring, 11 points behind as far as point totals. They average 46.7. Rebounding-wise, no surprise, only due to the fact of the height of Highland. Highland averages 32.3 rebounds to Dayspring's 19.7. Assists, it's Highland again at 10.3 to Dayspring's 7.5. Steals-wise, almost dead even. Highland at 14, Dayspring at 13.7. And blocks, the lead, of course, going to Highland with that tall team. So if you're comparing shooting-wise, Dayspring doing a very good job. Cowles averaging 14.2 points per game. Very respectable in this league. And some balanced scoring here by Dayspring. Keep in mind, they're fighting for the lead. Cole Rouse at 18.1. So Dayspring really needing to spread the floor. That's what they need to do tonight. And really open up the paint or set up the jump shot. You can see with the defense and the pressure being put on, Dayspring is rushing some of their shots and some of their passes and the ball being errant. So, of course, now you can see going to the line is Highland looking to convert. Missing the first one is Tanner Dill. Keep in mind, Tanner is 6'5", so their starting lineup is 6'5", 6'4", and 6'3". Taken back up by Anderson on the rebound. Anderson at 6'3", and he has a good ball game going so far. He's got 8 points in the game, 10-point lead. Dribble drive going up off the glass, taken back up, and nice follow-up by Dayspring. So that was Fargo with the follow-up. Actually, check that. It was Zach Sides. Throwing it away. Ball will go back to Dayspring. So if you're Dayspring now, you are looking to attack the paint. You're looking to draw fouls. You want to get the bigs in trouble as early as you can. Keep in mind it's only the first quarter. Use that speed. Try to attack it. And it looks like there's going to be potentially an offensive foul. It is. Foul goes against, most likely, Roberts. It is. They haven't flashed it on the screen yet. But Roberts trying to dribble through Anderson, and that's like trying to go through a linebacker. So Highland, as far as the overall standings, with one more loss, but really both are tied at 9 wins apiece. This is a good team out of Alt. Back out front, shot from 3, no good, just missing. Rebounders are there for Highland, several. Going to work it around the circle. Setting it up for 3, there it is, good. And hitting a nice jumper from the corner was Ryan James. And that's his first 3 points of the game. Dish off, Anderson gets it swatted. Going back up, missed opportunity. Dayspring with the block. So going to the line will be Tanner Dill. And we're waiting to see who they officially call this on. They haven't changed the scoreboard yet. Looking to extend the lead, 11-point lead for Highland. 13 seconds left. Getting the first one is Tanner. So you can see substitutions coming back into the ball game for Dayspring. Second one is good. So on the inbound for Dayspring, it'll be Jonathan Cowles. Dishing it off. Back out. Pull up. Nice. Really set that one as nice was Roberts. Just dribbled to the open court and got it off before the end of the quarter. So that'll do it with one in the books. 18-7. It is Highland on top. You're watching the game of the week on radioactive247sports.com. We'll take a timeout. Welcome back to Dayspring Spring Christian Academy. Having trouble with that one tonight. Must be the denture grip is just not working. But speaking of not working, really the passing game of Dayspring really having trouble against a very good defense of Highland. They've been knocking a lot of balls down and converting, and they are enjoying now an 11-point lead as we enter into the second quarter. This is a team, if you're looking at Dayspring, they can score quickly, so do not count them out. It's just trying to keep the bigs out from getting easy hoops. They have done a good job of that. But you think of what you've seen in the scoring so far, the leader for Highland has been Reese Anderson, mostly on layups. There's the steal, there's the pull-up, nice shot. Getting the jumper was Kobe Anderson, the freshman at 6'1". Another steal, throwing it away. Ball will go back to Dayspring. But protecting the ball is huge here in execution, and that's where Dayspring is lacked. And let's give a little credit to Highland here with the defense that they have put on. They put some very good pressure, and more importantly, converting off of the turnovers. Back out front. Shot from 27, and it's good. Wow, that was a long three-point play. They need to give Jonathan a little more than that. He's got 4 in the game. Down by 10 is Dayspring. You hit a few of those, dribble drive, nice. And getting the hoop was Cole Rouse. That's his first basket, just dribbling past the defender. Trying to dish it off and knocked down by Ryan James, so the ball will go back to Dayspring. On the inbound, it's Roberts. And coming back into the game for Highland is Anderson. So Nathan Crawford in the game for Dayspring, number 23. He's got the ball, dishing it off quickly. Shot from 3, no good. Trying to make it 2. Volleyball, trying to save it. Ball goes back to Highland. Nice idea by Jimmy Fargo. As we mentioned, both Fargo and Cowles, two very important baseball players for Dayspring coming up. They expect to have a very good team this year. So Highland is going to set this one up, spread the floor. Dayspring has done a pretty good job of keeping the bigs out and fouled along the way. We'll see if it goes against Fargo. We're not sure. It looks like it will. And on the 1-and-1 going to the line will be Cole Rouse. So it is Fargo. That's his second foul. Mike Ray along with John Weeding and Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. Missing the first on the 1-and-1. And it looks like a foul will be assessed to Highland. So we'll go back to Dayspring. And it looked like on the push-off it was Tanner Dill. It was. That's his first. Pressure's on. Dayspring looking to break it. Back out, doing a good job. Shot from 3, and it's no good. Quickly pushed up. Highland with the lead. Going to get up with the layup. Nice. Really getting that pass up quickly to Anderson, and that's Kobe Anderson, not to be confused with Reese Anderson. They almost look like brothers. I would imagine one is the brother of the other. Dribble drive, going out, blocked. And it's Highland with the ball. Not used to seeing mullet haircuts anymore. It's kind of nice to see that. Shot missed, run down by Roberts. Quickly pushed up. Oh, nice cross step, but the defense is there to block it. Cowell's trying to cross-step it, but defense right there to read it. And Anderson loses the handle. So it's Dayspring with the ball. Coming back into the ball game for Highland is Trey Allman. So tough game so far for Dayspring against a very good defense that can hit shots. 14-point lead for Highland. Dribble drive going up off the glass, no good. Anderson was there. Might have prevented that by just putting the hands up. Dribble drive by Allman. Goes down on his stomach, literally, on the slide play. And he gets fouled. Looked like Pete Rose trying to slide into second there. So it's a 1-and-1. Foul against Dayspring will go to Josh Roberts. That's his first foul. So Allman going to go to the line looking to convert here. Very good ball handler also. He averages 50% from the line. Missing the free throw. Roberts comes up with a rebound. So a very important game for both teams here. Whoever wins and whoever loses, definitely not out of the playoffs. But it comes down to position and where you're going to play in the playoffs. Oh, nice dribble drive. Going baseline, gets the roller around the rim. That was a huge play for Dayspring, and that was Crawford with his first 2 points in the game. Dayspring down by 12. You can see spreading the floor. Dribble drive left hand. Little scoop shot, gets the layup. Put a little English on it. On the spin on the scoop was Cole Rouse. So he gets the layup, extends the lead, goes to the line. Rouse averaging 75% from the free throw line. Varsity boys action here from Dayspring Christian Academy. Finally got that one right. I know. Score. And going out, going to take a breather, will be Tanner Dill. Missing the free throw. Roberts coming up with the ball, going to push it up quickly. Cowell from 3. He hit one from 27 last time. Nice rebound. Shot from three-point land by Roberts. Hits it. If they could set up some threes like that, Dayspring can get back in this game. They're down by 11. You got to get some stops on the defense, on the offense. Pull up from 18, no good. Anderson goes back up, muscles one home. So Reese Anderson really doing a good job down low on the offensive board. Converts it, and you can see the lead back up to 13. Dribble drive up off the glass, and Fargo gets fouled. So Jimmy Fargo will step to the line for Dayspring. and he averages 50% from the free throw line. Gets the roll. These are important free throws. That's his first points of the ball game. So Dayspring now with a little under 3.5 left here in the second quarter as we head towards halftime. Down, looking to shave. Second one going to be a little bit short. So Highland going to push it up quickly. It's a road race going up. No foul. Back out. Good passing to Anderson. That was a huge pass by Flores. Just a quick touch pass, and Flores stealing the ball. Flores going to go and attack, trying to dish it off. Ball goes out of bounds, goes back to Dayspring, but Anderson, the recipient of a very good pass by Flores. Looked like the magic act here. Dribbling around the defense, nice pass, going off. Nice setup. And getting the hoop was Crawford. Back out front. Anderson, watch out for the magic act. It's Flores out there. You've got two very good ball handlers in both Allman and Flores. Very quick, and they like to dish it off quickly. They work the bigs very well. Nice pass to Anderson. There's the turnaround with a right-handed hook. No good. So Dayspring quickly pushing it up. You're going to do a little weave on the outside, trying to really spread the floor and get an easy shot. Baseline going up. Nice. Missing the layup. Take back up by Roberts. And that was a nice play by Roberts. So we've seen a couple of good plays here by Dayspring to try to shave it to a 10-point lead. Not out of this ball game. You hit a couple of threes, you work a couple of twos, get a couple of stops, you're in the game. 10 points is not hard to come back on. But so far it's been Highland with a very good executing game. Losing the handle on that. Dayspring looking to shave here. They can shave this down under 10. Shot from three from Cowles, no good. Back out, Cowles trying to retrieve it. Losing the handle was Highland, so the ball goes back to Dayspring. It was Renner off of his hand trying to retrieve it, so you will see Jonathan Cowles on the inbound. Back out front, working it around the circle. Three-point play, good. Cowles hitting from downtown, a couple of threes. They're down by 7. So working the three-point shot is Dayspring, leaving it wide open. Roberts going up with the block, fouls the player for Highland. And it's Christian Barber, the senior, that'll go to the line. Almost looked like all ball from here, but again, we're not down on the court. First one is good. So the senior converting the first. That's his first points in the game. Barber 50% from the line. Second one is a little bit short. Take back up. Nice follow-up. Volleyball. And quickly pushed up is Dayspring. Losing the handle. Out of bounds. Going back to Highland. So Dayspring with a little bit of light. Crawford losing the handle. So Dayspring now down by 8 points. Trying to get back in this, under a minute left. If they can get a stop here and get a layup or a shot from outside, meaning 3 points, could make this game very interesting. Anderson working it, leaves it short. Good defensive play by Dayspring. You could see holding his ground was Caleb Erwiller against a very strong Reese Anderson. So the foul will be assessed to Reese. That'll be his second foul. And going to the line will be junior Caleb Erwiller. Erwiller averages 60% from the free throw line. So these are very important free throws here for Dayspring. Coming back into the ball game is Kobe Anderson. and giving his brother a break, Reese Anderson. First one on the 1-and-1 is good, gets the bounce. That was huge. Caleb with the first points in the ball game. Really, Cowles and Josh Roberts being very active. Cowles hitting a couple of threes that has really helped the effort here this evening for Dayspring. Second one, no good. And rebound, and we see a foul. Tanner Dill holding the ball up high. It looks like there's going to be a push-off. So going to the line will be Erwiler. So it must have been a lane violation, missing another opportunity. There's the rebound. And you can see the Highland coming up with the ball. Nice pass. Head fake, gets the layup. Just waited for the defender to go by. Was Tanner Dill. He's got 3 points in the game. Going and getting fouled along the way was Roberts. So most likely he will go to the line. And we'll see, it looked like the foul was assist to Dill. And that they're listing him as his second foul of the game. So an opportunity here for Caleb, as we mentioned, to shave it. He does. Caleb now with 2 points in the game. Down by 8 is Dayspring. Second one is good. Those were huge free throws. Down by 7 is Dayspring. They got to keep him from scoring. Going up off the glass. Just really had a wide open shot and then a foul against Erwiler. So a very good return of service. And going to the line is Kobe Anderson. Got the layup. And looking to add here. Converting. And that will do it. So after 2 in the books, it's a 10-point lead. Dayspring behind in this one, 26-36. You're watching the game of the week on Radioactive247sports.com. We will take a timeout.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostic, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook. Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostic, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook.
Well, welcome back to Dayspring Academy, and so far it has been all Highland with a 10-point lead, but really a nice rally by the Eagles in the last couple of minutes of the second quarter, hitting some three-point bombs by both Jonathan Cowles and some nice passing to hit Nathan Crawford underneath to get some easy hoops. And also it was Josh Roberts doing a nice job in regards to moving the ball around and getting some easy hoops in the paint, which is not an easy thing to do against the Highland Huskies. So far in the ball game for Dayspring, it's 7 points for Jonathan Cowles, 1 for Jimmy Fargo, and Zach Sides also with a couple of points. Nathan Crawford with 4 points, 9 points for Josh Roberts, and 3 points for Caleb Erwiller. for the visitors from Highland, who have done, like I said, a very good job so far as working the ball around. And really it has been the defense, and we've seen some very good passing by Fabian Flores. Flores opening it out. He's got 3 points in the ball game. Cole Rouse with 4 points. Tanner Dill with 3. Coming in off the bench was Kobe Anderson, the freshman, with 6 points. 2 points for Ryan James. And the big man tonight with most points and doing a good job in the paint has been Reese Anderson, the junior, at 6'3", and he's got 14 points. Really, it has been some very crisp passing and some very sticky defense that we've seen Highland. And if early in the ball game, Dayspring literally was rushing a number of shots, not only from the outside, but from the inside, and had some good looks. But keep in mind, you've got a team that's knocking at the ball, and when I say knocking, literally throwing their hands at the ball, and really some nice clean attempts, knocking the ball loose, so that making it tough for Dayspring just to bring the ball up at times and get it over the half-court line. But Dayspring really settled down nicely, working the ball around the circle, getting some timely free throws, and also hitting the jump shots from outside, which then opened up the middle slightly here for the Eagles. So you can see down by 10 points, and they will enter in, and it will be Dayspring and Roberts on the inbound. Good to have you along on the games of the week. Of course, the girls winning earlier for Dayspring with an 11-point victory. And it's Dayspring and Fargo yo-yoing up and down, bringing it up court. Losing the handle, and you can see every time they make their break, they either get the ball knocked away or they get it fouled. And that makes it tough to get any kind of a rhythm. So Dayspring with the ball on the inbound after the foul. The foul is assessed to Ryan James. That's his second foul. Back out front. Dayspring with the original starting five. Nice head fake going up off the glass, or actually straight in, was Roberts, and he draws the foul. Now that is a good tactic if you're Dayspring looking to try to convert here, attack the bigs, try to draw the fouls. First one by Roberts is good. That's a huge free throw, down by 9. 9 points is not a huge lead if you can get your jump shots, and how quick the Huskies, you're going to be in this game. Second one is good. So Dayspring now starting to settle in, moving the ball around, drawing fouls, working it in, going off the bigs. That's what you want to do. If you can get Anderson in trouble, that would be huge for Dayspring. Pulling up from the free throw line, no good. Nice rebound. Going to Fargo. Fargo going to push it up. And we'll see, traveling was Roberts. Saw an opening, got a little excited on the cross step, and the ball goes back to Highland. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on camera, Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. The games of the week, Radioactive 247sports.com. You can watch it on that website. Dribble drive going up, getting fouled by Fargo, and you'll see some free throws. You can also see a rewind of this game on our music site, which is radioactive247.com. And you can also see it on our Facebook sites. We will post the YouTube video for you shortly after the game. So it's Cole Rouse going to the line. First one is no good. Rouse averaging 75% from the free throw line. So the key here for Dayspring is to try to slow down the attack of Highland. And when I mean that, the transition game, they do that very well. Second one is good by Rouse. They made a number of layups on transitions in the first half. Dayspring down by 9. Cowles with a couple of nice jumpers from the outside, throws it away. Good steal by Flores, going up, missing the layup. And it looks like there is a foul going to go against Highland, so Dayspring with an opportunity here to do some more shaving. Really very important here that you do not turn over the ball. Set up your good passes. This is like that. Telegraphing passes. Highland's going to go up, gets the foul along the way. And it should go against Roberts, and that's important because he's one of your bigs for Dayspring. He now has 3 fouls. So going back to the line is Cole Rouse, going to work on his free throws. Rouse converting 2 free throws coolly. And now it's back up to an 11-point lead. That's what we were talking about, protecting the ball. Shot from three-point land, no good. Roberts coming back up with it, trying to dish it off, trying to hit. Erwiller down low, throws it away, so the ball goes back to Highland. As we mentioned, both of these teams coming in and really looking for position in the playoffs. We're going to give you some numbers here in just a moment. Both these two teams are in 3rd place, actually technically in 2nd place. Resurrection Christian on a tear, undefeated, sitting at number 1. Shot from 18, nice pull-up shot. And that was a nice setup. That was Dill. He now has 5 points in the game. Knocking it away. Roberts gets it back out. Shot from 27, no good. Nice rebound going up. That was huge by Erwiller. Shot from 3, no good. Just a little bit strong. Back out to Cowles. Throws it away. Dribble drive, going to go up. Flores with good anticipation, stealing the pass, and it gets fouled. So you can see the discussion here and who is going to go to the line. And it looks like it's going to be an inbound play. So now a huge lead starting to extend here for Highland. And it was Zach Sides assessed the foul. That's his 3rd. Shot from 3. Good. Joseph Renner hitting his first bucket of the game, and it's a 3-point bomb. And now it's a huge lead. We're just going to keep it right here with 5:34 left here in the 3rd quarter. As we mentioned, these two teams coming in literally tied at 3-1. But as we also mentioned, Resurrection Christian overall is 13-0 and 5-0 in league, and right there tied as far as league standings is Liberty Common at 5-0, but they are 9-2 overall. Followed right after Highland and Dayspring is Front Range Christian. They're at 6-6 overall, 2-3, and in league they are tied literally for 3rd with Dawson at 2-3, but Dawson is 5-5. Then comes Longmont Christian at 1-2, Heritage of Christian 2-5, Denver Christian at 1-3, and then the rest of the league, meaning Lions, Union Colony Prep, Denver Academy, and Netherland, have not won a league game yet. So it's going to be Roberts and Dayspring with the inbound, 5.5 left here in the 3rd quarter. Started out well, hitting some nice hoops and getting it down to an 8-point lead, but you can see Highland being very pesky with their defense and converting very quickly. Dribble drive going up. There's the follow-up, no good. And quickly pushed up is Flores. And we'll see what the call is. Looks like a traveling, so the ball will go back to Dayspring. These are big opportunities here for Dayspring. When you have turnovers like this, and in this case on a travel, it's a mental error, you want to try to take advantage as quickly as you can here. So it's going to be Cowles on the inbound. Erwiller, there's the double team. And quickly stolen. Good defense going up off the glass. Getting the layup is Joseph Renner. So Dayspring not keeping their heads up on the dribble gets the ball taken away from them. And you can see that defense really playing havoc on Dayspring. Travels, so the ball goes back to Dayspring, or to Highland. So Highland really looking now to try to extend the lead and get it close to 20. It's Rouse. Very quick out front is Highland. Overthrows it. Roberts comes up with the ball on the pass. Dribble drive, going to go up off the glass, missing the layup. Anderson with the rebound and the dish. Coming up, there's the dish going off, missing the layup. And Crawford with the rebound. Shot from three, no good. Anderson with the tip, and it goes back out of bounds. It should go to Dayspring. Stripe's a little bit slow in that call. But nonetheless, actually, it's Highland with the ball. So you can see substitutions coming back in for Dayspring is Nathan Crawford. So coming up is Flores. There's a nice pass, pull up from 18, going to be a little bit off. That's Dill back out front, looking to set it up. The defense keeping them out of the paint, meaning the Huskies. The guys in green and gold. Back outside, they're looking to spread the floor here. Why not when you've got a lead like this, and look for the good shot. Corner to corner, literally. Broken up, shot from three-point land, no good. Run down, there's the head fake, oh nice dish, but just not able to come up with it. Shot from three, no good. Going up is Rouse on the rebound, really controlling the boards here. Flores taking it around. Dill going to go up for the little 8-footer, nice shot. That was just good thinking and passing. And you could see Tanner Dill just setting it up, very patient offense. Dribble drive going up, getting it swatted by Dill. Dill, two good plays. So the ball goes back to Dayspring. 20-point lead. But you're at that point in the ball game when you have a 20-point lead, you can afford to try different kinds of things. And you can see now not attacking quite as hard is Highland, and they're just spreading the floor and working the execution, throwing the ball away. Quickly pushed up. Rouse going to go up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So really a rash of fouls now starting to accumulate here for Dayspring. And going to the line will be Cole Rouse. Rouse so far in the ball game has 7 points. Foul assessed is going to be against Erwiller. That's his third foul. First one by Rouse is good. He's got 8 points in the game. Third period action. Dayspring Christian, good to have you along. Second one is good. So if you are Highland, you are coming in and you're looking to make a statement because you have two other teams ahead of you and the main one being Rez, and that is a very tough team. Pull up from 8 by Cowles, gets the bounce. Nice. So Cowles now with 9 points in the game. Cowles coming up with the ball. Loses it and almost gets his pocket picked, but he gets fouled. But if you are Highland, you know that you're going to be facing Rez Christian soon and Liberty Common, and those are two very tough teams. Rez Christian with players averaging in the mid to late upper 20s as far as scoring. Liberty Common has a player that averages 30 a game. Shot from three-point land, no good. Rebound to Cowles. So really, this is one of those games, if you're Highland, that you're looking for tune-ups, palming the ball, so the ball goes back to Highland. So this is a tune-up for what's yet to come. If you're looking at some of the games today, it's Lions against Union Colony, and it's Front Range against Denver. We'll give you some scores in the league in just a moment. Wisely moving it outside is Renner. Some very good ball handlers here for Highland. Shot from three-point land by Rouse, no good. Rebound going to Erwiller, good position. Around the circle, thought about it. They're going to just set up nicely. That's the idea here. Get the good shot. On the weave. Back out front. And you think about and there's a travel. So Zach Sides walking with the ball, and the ball goes back with a 20-point lead is Highland. Minute 18 left here in the third quarter. But you think about some of the point totals. We're going to cover that momentarily in regards to where the rest of the league is in scoring. Taken in, no good. Quickly rebound by Sides. And it's going to be Roberts with the push-up. Pull up by Erwiller, no good from 10. And it's going to be a foul on the play. It looks like it's going to go potentially. It is. It does go against Dayspring. You can see Anderson, meaning Reese, happy about the call. The foul will be assessed, it looks like, to Zach Sides, and that is his fourth foul. Back out, moving it around. You're going to see the spread here. And most likely you will see some of the players that there's a pull-up. Nice. Dill just missing. Cal's going to come up with the ball. Dribbles through traffic. Going to do the cross-step, and defense is there. We'll see if they call a tie. So very nicely done by the defense here for Highland. So just finishing out the quarter, 20-point lead is Highland. Going with a little smaller team now, trying to get some other players some action here. It's Christian Barber in the game for Highland, number 23. Shot from 27, no good. So after three in the books, it is a 20-point lead by Highland, 50-30. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive247sports.com. We will take a timeout. Welcome back to Dayspring Christian Academy. I told you we'd get that right. Mike Ray along with Warren Ray producing and John Weeding on lead camera. Good to have you along. And really, it's been a very good executing team in the Highland Huskies, and really some of the height of Highland doing a very good job defensively. And usually when you have taller players, the movement isn't quite as crisp, but you can see the athleticism that we're seeing by Highland and doing a very good job on knocking balls down and then transitioning up court, and they're enjoying a 20-point lead. In the ball game, it's Fabian Flores with 3 points, 5 points for Joseph Renner. It is 9 points for Cole Rouse. Dayspring with the ball will continue the point totals. Cowell's going to pull up. Floater no good, a little bit strong. Cowell's going to go up, challenge, goes up, misses the shot off the glass. Cowell's again goes back up, this time gets fouled. So good play by Jonathan, where he really extended the play by his hustle, and he gets fouled along the way. To continue, Tanner Dill has 7 points in the ball game. Christian Barber with 1, 6 points for Kobe Anderson, and so far Reese Anderson with 14 points. Cowell's converting the first. Jonathan now with 10 points in the ball game. Zach Sides with 2, Jimmy Fargo with 1, 4 for Nathan Crawford. Second one is good by Cowell's. And it's 11 points for Josh Roberts. So 2 good free throws by Cowell's, attacking the basket and keeping the ball alive. And it's an 18-point lead for Highland. Setting up the offense. Shot from three-point land going to be short. Nice rebound and fight by Erwiller. Good position. It was tough down there against Anderson. Anderson is very physical. Dribble drive, there's the pull-up. Nice shot. That was a good give and go by the 2 bigs for Dayspring. So Erwiller with a nice little floater. And now down by 16. You can see Dayspring can get back into this. The problem they've had has been the defense and throwing balls away. They've had many balls stolen on passes. Nice breakup by Erwiller. Good play. A couple of good plays by both Erwiller and Roberts down low. And with some of the outside shooting that we have seen, with Cowell's, and Fargo I know is a better shooter, just a little bit off tonight. Dayspring has a very competitive team. You can see why they're 3-1 in the league and 9-2 coming into tonight. This is a good game for Dayspring to learn from also. Clearly going to make the playoffs, so you have to adjust your game to bigger teams. There's the turnaround by Anderson, no good. Nice tip by Fargo, and it's Crawford bringing the ball up. That's Erwiller. Back out front, attacking the basket. I like the way Dayspring is attacking now. They're spreading the floor. Nice take back up by Erwiller. This is how you adjust. You spread the floor and then attack the lane. Dribble drive going up, missing the layup. Partially blocked by Dayspring. A little bit of life here in the Eagles, going up, just missing. But a nice attempt by Roberts, and I like the way that Dayspring is attacking. They're pushing the pace. They're putting more pressure not only defensively, but on the transitions and trying to run literally Highland off the court, and that's what you have to do against a bigger, heavier team. If you've got a fast team, like what you see here with Dayspring, if they start the run and gun game, they will probably get a lot of points out of this. So as I mentioned, this is a very good learning process here for Jason Fast and the Eagles to learn how to play against bigger, heavier teams. Keep in mind, this is only one game if they go on to lose this game. So again, you can look as they go down the line when they play teams like Liberty Common, and they will be facing Resurrection Christian here at Dayspring coming up in February. This is something you want to learn. Really the key in that game will be the defense that comes up. That will be a huge game when you have players that score in the upper 20s, almost 30 points a game. So now the Eagles starting to head back to the floor. Highland will have the ball, taking it in the backcourt. So it's going to be Flores pushing it up. Anderson back in the game out top. They're going to try to work it in. There's the attack. Goes up with the shot off the glass, missing an opportunity. Nice rebound going to Roberts. He's going to push it up quickly. There's the dish. Nice. Missing the shot is Erwiller, but he gets hammered. But you can see the two bigs getting much more active now for Dayspring. Pushing it up quickly, getting the dishes off, using some of the length. They both have long arms, so they're going to challenge the taller players. And so far, it's starting to work for Dayspring, down by 14. First one is good. I really like what I'm seeing here with Dayspring as far as they've kind of found the formula here against Highland. Second one is good. So this is a very good sequence for Dayspring. Now down by 12. Highland has not scored for the last few minutes. You can hear the crowd urging defense. There's the turnaround. Defense is there, going down hard, gets fouled. And it's Roberts coming up with the rebound, and he gets fouled, so the ball will go back to Dayspring. If Dayspring can score here, they're clearly back in the game. 5 minutes left, plenty of time. Good energy here by the Eagles. Good adjusting by Jason Fast and his Eagles. You can see coming out is Anderson, and coming back into the ball game will be Ryan James. So you want to get a little more ball handling in Ryan James, and you're going to put Anderson on the bench. That's where Dayspring has had trouble. They've had balls knocked down and throwing balls away. That's really how Highland got such a big lead. It's been their defense that set up the offense. Nice pass. Roberts hitting Crawford, assist, and right back into the ball game is Dayspring. Crawford now with 6 points, down by 10. And you can see timeout quickly called by Efren Perez. Does not like the sequence that you are seeing, because over the past 3 to 4 minutes, it has been the hustle play. It has been pushing the ball up. It has been execution, hitting the open man. You can see setting up layups, getting easy ones, has been Dayspring. And really, the start of it all has been the bigs for Dayspring. It has been Josh Roberts. It has been Caleb Erwiller. And then it was Nathan Crawford there on the layup from a nice assist. So passing works. Team ball works. You don't have to have players that average in the upper 20s or even anywhere in 20, as long as you dish the ball off and balance your attack. And that's what Dayspring has done the last 4 minutes. Down by 10. So you can see the pressure being put on by Dayspring, needing another stop. Can shave it under 10. They're going to go back to spreading the floor. That actually worked well for Highland earlier. As they came out in the third quarter, that's what helped them get the lead, besides their defense, and setting up good passing. Trying to work the bigs down low. You can see weight differential. There is a difference here between these teams. There's some beef down low for Highland. It's going to take some athleticism, which Dayspring has, and they've shown it so far in this quarter. You can see they're going to try to waste clock here, spreading the floor, and then get the easy shot. They're going to work the clock. Defense cuts it off. Cowell's trying to knock it away. Nice play, putting a little harassment down on Flores. Knocking it off. Flores loses the handle. Turnover by the defensive Dayspring. So the medicine now being applied back to Highland as far as pressure defense. Coming into the ball game is Joseph Renner for Highland. So you've got a very quick front court for Highland. Cowles loses the ball on the cross step. So it looks like it was knocked out of bounds by Highland as Cowles tried to do the cross step, and the ball goes back to Dayspring. Fargo going up off the glass, misses the layup. But part of that due to the defense that had the hands up, doing a good job. So the ball will go back to Highland. This is a big opportunity with 3:11 left here in the ball game. If Dayspring can get a stop, And foul on the play against Dayspring. It's going to go against Roberts. And you don't want to lose Roberts in this game. This is huge. This is his 4th foul. It has been a lot of Roberts and Erwiller to get Dayspring back in this game. There's the lead pass going to go long, and it should go out of bounds to Dayspring. We saw that in the girls' game earlier, where the bigs for the girls got into some foul trouble, but were able to nurse that 4th foul and finish the game out and win by 11. Fargo back out top. Very active. Oh, nice dribble drive going up off the glass. Huge play by Josh Roberts. Roberts now putting the pressure on, using his height. Dayspring down by 8, 2:43 left. They're going to try to work it back out. They're going to spread the floor again. You could see Highland had an open shot, but they're choosing to burn clock here. We'll see if that strategy works or not. And it looks like we're trying to see if there was movement or traveling. It is traveling, so the defense coming through nicely and doing a good job of creating that turnover was Nathan Crawford. You could see the little smile as he walked off the court. So a very good defensive effort here by Dayspring, putting the pressure on. Still plenty of time with 2:26 left. So far in the ball game, Josh Roberts is nursing a 4th foul, but in the game, Roberts has 14 points. It is Nathan Crawford now starting to heat it up. He's got 6 points in the game. Caleb Erwiller, who's done a very good job down low, has 7 points, and you could see really the 3 bigs for Dayspring working the ball around. And let's not forget Jonathan Cowles coming through with some good plays of his own, attacking the basket, getting fouled, and getting some free throws. He now has 11 points in the ball game. So for Dayspring, real obvious what the prescription is here, down by 8 points. You need to come down and score, keep that motion offense. That seems to be working here, where they do the circle and then attack it when they have the open lane and just beat the defense on the dribble. That seems to be working and utilizing the speed of some of the bigs for Dayspring. So it's going to be Roberts bringing it up. Why not? It's been working. That's Cowles out front. One of the things that you're seeing, and there should be a foul, yep, there is, going down on his wallet, was Erwiller. And going to the line will be Caleb Erwiller. We'll see if it's a 1-and-1. Oh, it's going to be an inbound play. You saw him starting to step to the line. Coming back into the game is going to be Reese Anderson. And going out is Fabian Flores. So they're going to bring some more rebounding power. It's the mullet team here from Highland. Kind of cool to see the 80s back. There's a pull-up, no good. Missing an opportunity and quickly pushed up. Here comes Anderson. Ball is tipped. Dayspring comes up with the ball. Good defensive play. Trying to feed, and they trying to get it past Anderson. Anderson watched it all the way. And there's the dish. Going to get the easy layup. Trying to feed it and force it in. And just like that, it's a quick 10-point lead. Minute 35. You can't throw the ball away here. Cowles, if he could hit a three-point play, this would be huge. Back out front, attacking the baseline, going up off the glass, getting fouled, as good as a three-point shot, potentially. That was Josh Roberts. He's now got 16 in the game. How important is Josh Roberts tonight? Attacking the lane. You know, a lot of teams always think shooting from the outside, mainly from 23 to hit the three-point play, is very important, and yes, it is. But when you're attacking the basket and getting two-point shots and the easier, higher percentage shots, and then doing just like that, getting a free throw, how big is that? So Dayspring now, there's the lead pass. Dayspring got caught napping, and it was a nice pass to Kobe Anderson, who gets the hoop. So it looks like Reese Anderson's going to get caught with a foul. Lays the ball down, not happy about that. We'll see how many fouls that is on Reese. They haven't officially flashed it yet. We're still waiting, and they do not call it on Anderson. They actually call it against Joseph Renner. So it's Cowles going to the line, converts. So you can see Dayspring, when they utilize the prescription they've used in the last 4 or 5 minutes, can easily stay with Highland. Get into your game plan and then stick to it. The problem that we've seen is the turnovers on both teams, not just Dayspring, but we've seen that Highland has allowed, if you will, Dayspring to get back into this game because of the turnovers. But let's give some credit to Dayspring. A lot of good pressure defense has caused that. So turnovers are huge, and going to the line and trying to pad the lead is Highland. First one by Anderson on the 1-and-1, no good. Dayspring comes up with it. Cowles with a nice cross step, and he turns the ball over. Minute left in this ball game. Dayspring down by 8. Still plenty of time, but you got to get the ball back and not turn the ball over. You can say the same for Highland. No look pass, nice pass to Anderson. Goes up off the glass. That was a huge play. And that was Kobe Anderson was the recipient. So the ball goes back to Highland. And now Highland with a 10-point lead, 46 seconds left in this game. Klaus, oh, nice spin. And Anderson missing, but 2 misses. And they could have put this up by 12. Returning quickly, shot from three-point land, no good. Trying to get the rebound. You can see fighting for it were 2 Eagles. And it's going to be a foul on Dayspring. So a very good effort by both Erwiller and Roberts. And we'll see if it's assist to Roberts. It is, so he's going to foul out. And he had a very good ball game tonight, especially in the second half. So coming into the ball game is Zach Sides. And going to the line is Kobe Anderson with another good ball game. You can see this is a young player that is very good. Kobe just missing Crawford, and there's a push-off, and it's going to be against Reese Anderson. So most likely Crawford will get some free throws here. So again, a very good game here by Dayspring, and they found the formula, and more importantly, with 31 seconds left, if they go on to lose this, they've learned a good lesson in how to play a bigger team. Crawford with the first. And that lesson is going to a motion offense and attacking the basket, which they did very effectively in the last 5 minutes to get them into this game. So they're down by 9. So we're just going to keep it right here. And more importantly, as we look to the future, basically, upcoming games, it's Dawson against Dayspring. That's going to be on Wednesday. That'll be a very important game that Dayspring bounces back. And if you look at the numbers, not that we're trying to make any prediction, but Dawson is also competitive. They're at 2-3 right now. And Dayspring will go to most likely 3-2 if they lose this game. So you don't want to take that game lightly. Then it's Denver Academy coming up on Thursday. That's against Heritage. Dawson will play a back-to-back game going on Friday against Lions. And then it's Denver Christian taking on the Buzzsaw in Resurrection Christian, who is really doing very, very well. They are playing tonight, and then they get a full week off basically until Friday. So they will be very rested. So it's Nathan Crawford going to step to the line, trying to convert a second free throw. Was good on the first one. Second one is a little short. Quickly pushed up. Nice pass out to Anderson. They're going to work it around the circle and waste this clock, and that should pretty much do it. So the Eagles down by 9. And really, if you think about it, if you're one of those analytical types, I'm not. But the difference in scoring has been about a 10-point game average in the two. And right now, if they convert this free throw, it'll be a 10-point lead. So really kind of following some of the averages that they saw both teams coming into tonight's ball game. So it's Klaus going to step to the free throw line. First one is good. Cole with a very good ball game also tonight as far as pushing the ball up the court, putting pressure on, and a consistent ball game as far as scoring. Second one a little bit short, volleyball. And it's Kobe Anderson coming up, actually Dill coming up with the ball. So that's going to do it. So it is a 10-point victory here for the Huskies, who really almost match their season average, which is in the 50s, 56 points to be exact. So they beat it by 1. Final score is 57-47. And we will take a short timeout. We'll be back with some totals here on the Game of the Week from Dayspring Christian Academy.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Welcome back to Dayspring Christian Academy. As you saw, the final score here on the Game of the Week for the boys varsity was 57-47. Highland having a very good day. In regards to a number of reasons, one was the passing and the pressure defense that was put on. And really, if you think about it, when you are creating those kinds of opportunities, they were able to go down and score effectively. And let's just really be honest here. The height also made a difference as far as the muscle and being able to convert some easy hoops down low. But if you look at the second half, Dayspring really, especially in the fourth quarter, came up with the prescription on how to beat Highland. And the way that you beat them is to use a motion offense where you're attacking the basket and getting the bigs in trouble and just out hustling them to the hoop, because you have some very athletic players in Dayspring who are very quick, and primarily those players on the height-wise would be Caleb Erwiller and Josh Roberts. Now, if you look at the point totals, and this is what's interesting as we analyze this game to finish it out, Reese Anderson, who had a very good ball game for Highland, had 14 points. He had a good game down low as far as passing and as far as rebounding. But it was Dayspring who had the high point man tonight in Josh Roberts, who had 17 points in the ball game, and primarily it was the effectiveness of Josh there towards the end in the final 4 to 5 minutes that really made a huge difference. Also for Dayspring, pouring in 7 points was Caleb Erwiller. He is the junior at 6'1". It was 7 points by Nathan Crawford, good defense towards the end. Jimmy Fargo with 1 point. And it was Jonathan Cowles with 12 points, hitting a couple of three-point bombs and some very good follow-up on some missed shots and getting free throws. And for the Highland Huskies to finish out the scoring there, Fabian Flores, who is a very good ball handler, even though he did not put up a lot of points tonight, did a very good job of putting pressure defense and stealing a number of balls for Highland out front, along with Trey Allman, along with Joseph Renner, and along with Cole Rouse. He had 3 points. Joseph Renner had 5 points in the game, 10 points for Cole Rouse, 7 points for Tanner Dill. Kobe Anderson coming in off the bench, and this is the younger brother of Reese Anderson. Wow, watch this kid in the future at 6'1", and he's still growing. Very good down low, very good body control, and he poured in 10 points. 2 points for Ryan James, and as we mentioned, Reese Anderson, the junior at 6'3", really the muscle down low with a fine game with 14 points. Keep in mind, we will be back active this coming Friday as we travel to Boulder, where the Greeley West Spartan boys, who are doing a very good job and are playing at the moment and playing a very tough ball game, will be taking on the Boulder Panthers. Keep in mind all these games that we keep telling you about and we're covering, a lot of these games are for position in the playoffs. So that's a very important game tonight, not only for Greeley West to win, we don't have a score yet on that, but also not only to win tonight, but when they travel to Boulder, to show that they can win on the road. Because when we talked with the coach, Klopfel, for Greeley West, he said they have been enjoying some victories, and a lot of them have been at home, so they have to learn how to win on the road. So again, final score is 57-47 from Dayspring Christian Academy. We want to thank all the staff for having us here and covering a couple of good ball games. I'm Mike Ray, bidding you a pleasant good evening. For Warren Ray and John Weeding, we'll see you next time on Friday night for the Game of the Week.
You ready? Let's go.